the 2025 Royal Air Force Aerobatic team, it's the Red Arrows! Ever so slightly, then turning right, which means he's conducted the rolling arrival. Red 1 is, of course, squad leader John Bond. He is in his second year leading the team as Red 1, the team leader. He's previously been in the team for 5 years. This is his 7th year on the team. He's been Red 2, 4, 6 and 7. He's a former Typhoon pilot, former Tucano instructor, and he flew the Tucano display in 2012. You're now seeing in our famous Diamond 9 from the right, once again, the Red Arrows. On the right-hand side of Red 1 is Red 2. That's Flight Lieutenant Rob Thomas. Rob is in his first year on the team. He was taken from training and made into an instructor by ear rather than by eye. And that means the pilots on the outside of the formation, because they have a bigger amount of air to go through, they put their input just a little bit earlier than the ones on the inside, and it helps that wing roll as one, rather than a ripple effect down the wing. The command is given once again. You've got Reds and 9 collapsing back behind the main formation to form once again the iconic shape of one of the most iconic aircraft ever to fly in history from the left. The smoke comes on for Concorde. On the left-hand side of that centre stem is Flight Lieutenant Andrew McEwen, known as Macca. Macca is in his first year on the team. He was previously flown the Aviate B on exchange with the United States Marine Corps, then that Delta Wing at the back. And of course, this year celebrates the 20th anniversary of the Royal Air Force Typhoon display team. In from the front, the smoke comes on as in reverse around to the right. This is Typhoon. On the far right-hand side, all the way down at the back, is Red 4, extremely hard position for his service in operations over Afghanistan. The team now collapsed into a shape to represent the Royal Air Force newest adventure, newest capability into space and cyber. From the left, this is Apollo. As I said earlier, the team is over 130 to 40 personnel strong with the Blues, and inside those Blues there are 10, 11 individuals who get to fly in the back of our aircraft when we cannot take the full engineering complement. They are known as Circus. One individual with me at every single display is Circus 10, and that this year is Air Specialist 1, Ewan Lewis, who's here filming the display for safety and debriefing purposes. He's also responsible for a lot of the airborne images and videos taken from the back of my aeroplane. The team now moved into Big Vixen for the colourful and loud present. Get your cameras ready for the Big Vixen present. Reds 8 and 9 roll go as Reds 8 and 9 roll around the rest of the formation as Red 1 brings them towards us. But watch for the colour change as Red 1 brings them down the line. Our famous red, white and blue is only capable due to the smoke pod. It's the small tank under the belly of the aeroplane. That smoke pod is capable of producing 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of blue smoke and 1 minute of red smoke, with each colour selectable by its own button on the pilot's control column. Of course, the more heart-pumping, jaw-dropping, fast-paced parts of the show. But once again, from the left, in our famous Diamond 9, it's the 2025 Red Arrows. As we go into the second half, get your cameras ready. We're starting the second half the same as last year. It was so popular. This is the 5-4 split. As I said, as we go into the second half, it's the more heart-pumping, jaw-dropping, fast-paced part of the show, broken down into two sections. Off to the left, you've got Reds 1 through 5, known as Enid, named after Enid Blyton's famous 5. And off to the right, 6, 7, 8 and 9, known as Hannah, named after squad leader Ray Hannah, one of the first members of the Red Arrows to lead the team. He took the team from a 7 to a 9 and formed our world-famous Diamond 9. In from the left, Enid. In from the right, Hannah, for the colourful 5-4 cross. Number 5, roll, go. The aboard call is made by Red 5 as he rolls around the smoke. Red 5 is Flight Lieutenant Dustin Wales, known as Dusty. Dusty, originally from Zimbabwe, is in his second year on the team. He was Red 3 last year. He's a former Typhoon pilot, having flown with 11 Squadron. He also flew with 41 Squadron, the Test and Evaluation Squadron, and also was instructor. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your cameras ready for the Hannah break. You have Reds 6 and 8 to your left-hand side, Reds 7 and 9 to your right-hand side. Reds 8 and 9 go over the display line to pass within only 30 metres, that's 100 feet of each other in the Cyclone. Once again, keeping that 6G on. Red 6 now to your left, Red 7 coming across him and crossing behind him to finish that manoeuvre in slingshot. Flown down the line, Red 9 in the left, doing 500 miles per hour in the Goose. Red 9 is Flight Lieutenant Ollie Suckling. Ollie is in his third year on the team, a former Tornado GR4 pilot, a former qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark II with me at RAF Valley, and he's also in the past flown the North Wales-based Strike Master pair as a civilian display pilot. Famous Synchro Heart. And look to your far right-hand side, you can see Red 8 pitching in. He will spear the heart. And from Corporal Matt Harris, who's Circus 5 this year, he'd like to say a big hello to baby Isabel, Beth, Ann, Richard, love you lots from Uncle Matt Harris. And also wish a happy birthday to Edward, who is 14 next week from all of your family. Let's give a massive... in the corkscrew. You may be able to see the front aircraft are flying with the air brake out. It's a small door at the base of the aeroplane towards the back. That has twofold effects. Firstly, it makes the aircraft a lot noisier because the pilots are flying with a higher throttle setting, and thereby it produces a hotter engine sound. This is now called circus. Each aircraft pulling hard now to 5 to 6G. Red 7 looking to miss Red 6 by only 30 metres, that's 100 feet. Not only that, they change colour halfway around that circle to make it even more difficult before coming round to the front to complete the circus. Smoke changing into the red, white and blue as Red 1 rolls around Enid leaving a snake-like smoke trail in the sky in the Serpent. The motto of the Red Arrows is a clat, and that means excellence. And it means every single member of the team, whether you've only been on the team a week or whether you've been here 4 or 5 years, is striving for excellence in everything that we do. And hopefully when we leave the team, we leave the team in a better place than where we found it. Reds 2, 3, 4 and 5 now move up alongside Red 1, all looking 90 degrees left and right respectively towards Red 1. An extremely hard formation to fly for the team. This is Tango. Upside down, looking to cross with 7 and 8 in Chainsaw. Red 6 and 9 inverted for up to 30 seconds, working hard against that negative G, trying to prevent all that blood from rushing into their brain, fighting against their G-seat to ensure that they remain conscious. Go is the call as Reds 4 and 5 roll to the outside. In one of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots to master each year, this is rollback. Red 6, let's count the aircraft. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. No, wait a minute, there's the 4th aircraft. Red 7 hiding seek on Red 6 behind as they break for the Tempest break. As the synchro pair roll, please put your hands together for the 2025 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. It's the Red Arrows!